What's good with y'all, man? It's Channing. We back with another Word of the Week video. It's good to be back. Another blessed day. Can't complain. So last week's Word of the Week was consistent. So what I wanted you guys to do was jot down 3 to 5 things that you wanted to be more consistent on. I want to know, how did that go? Put that down below in the comments and let me know how it went. I know for me, I really stayed consistent with my morning routine. So that was getting up early. Got up about 7 a.m. Did 100 jump ropes a day. Went to go train. I made a to-do list, everything. Every day I made a to-do list. Made sure I checked off everything on my to-do list and got that done. So consistent was a great word of the week. Now it's time for the next word of the week. Stay tuned to see what this word of the week will be. And yeah, let's get into the video. So we back, man, we back. This week's word of the week will be discipline. When I think of discipline, I think of it's holding yourself to a different standard. It's doing the things that you have to do. It's not depending on motivation, but it's depending on what your mind is telling you to do, what you have to do. So personally, when I think of discipline, it's setting a schedule for something to do for the upcoming week and actually doing it. So say I'm going to go train and I'm going to do fitness for 30 minutes and then I'm going to do an ab workout the next day. I may not have the motivation to do that, but it's not about motivation. It's about having the discipline to do it anyway, even when you may be feeling down, even though you may be emotionally going through something, even when other things may not be going right. Staying disciplined gets you to higher points in life, higher achievements. So when I think of discipline, I also think of the Mamba mentality. I think of Kobe. Kobe did things, and even Michael Jordan as well. Everyone knows that Michael Jordan had that sick game, the flu game. He was determined to still play. He had discipline. He said, screw how I'm feeling, I'm still going to play, I'm still going to perform, and he did. Had one of his best games. When I think of discipline, when I think of great people, I feel like that's a common denominator. I put discipline over motivation. I feel like motivation comes and goes and fluctuates on depending how you're feeling, depending on the day, depending on the damn sky, whether it's cloudy or sunny or not, whether it's raining. Discipline is doing it anyway, no matter what. I remember I was watching a David Goggins video and he talked about he put on his running shoes one morning and he went outside and he saw it was raining or it was cold, and many people would just be like, all right, well, I'm not running this morning, the conditions are horrible. But he was disciplined enough to be like, screw the conditions, I'm going to run anyway, because this is what he had planned in his mind. He already told himself that he was going to run. So staying disciplined is following that plan to the T, not straying away from it. When I also think of being disciplined, I think of not a sports sense, but maybe a business sense. Say that you're going to reach out to certain people and network this week, or say you're going to get a certain amount of cold calls, or say you're going to get a certain amount of sales. You need to be disciplined in order to reach that goal. There's different steps that you have to be disciplined enough to check off to reach that goal. So staying disciplined is a general aspect needed to reach those goals. So for this upcoming week, I say the challenge is to put discipline over motivation. Do the things that you've been planning to do. Do things that you told yourself that you would do, and don't stray away from it. And if you do stray with it, be disciplined enough to say, okay, I did that, and then be like, this isn't going to happen again. And the next day, you're going to stay with your plan. You're going to stick to your plan. You're going to stick to it and not mess up. So I feel that's another big thing is with being disciplined, is to also accept when you're not disciplined and be like, realize it and analyze it and be like, all right, this can't happen again. I also want to talk about a story because I feel like last year or even some years in college, I was disciplined, but not as disciplined as I could be or as disciplined as I am now. When I truly think about it, I think that there are some times when I'd be like, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to bed early. I'm going to study a certain amount. And I didn't hold myself accountable. I didn't stay disciplined. I kind of depended on my emotions in order to see what I was going to do because it depended on how I felt. But now that I've grown older and more mature, I've realized that it doesn't matter how I feel. I'm still going to get the things done that I say I'm going to get done. I feel like that's also why sometimes in college or things like that, I strayed away and sometimes didn't do the things that I needed to do that were necessary. Even though I still performed, but I could have performed at a higher level if I stayed even more disciplined. So I feel like I'm saying this because you don't want to live your life in regret. You don't want to grow older and be like, dang, I should have done this, or dang, I should have done that, or dang, I should have been more disciplined. This week, just really focus on yourself, focus on being disciplined, focus on keeping discipline over motivation. Don't worry about the outside noise. Keep going, but continue to get 1% better every day and all that. And if you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe. I appreciate all the support. I got over 300 subscribers now, honestly, in about, 4 months. So it's amazing. I'm so happy and proud. But I'm also blessed that you guys are supporting me. I appreciate it a lot. But much love, and juice out. Peace.